Hi guys, Akil here from AkilBrown.com. Today I quickly want to talk to you about starting an online business, of course, in this series, which I'm going through. One of the things you need to do is, of course, brainstorm ideas. So you need to figure out what you're passionate about, what your goals are, what your purpose is, and what your outcome for building your website. As you know, for the last couple of blog posts, I talked about your purpose, finding your purpose, figuring out what you want to do, finding your passion. But in this series, I just want to show you what I usually do every time I start a website. So I figure out exactly what type of website I want to figure out after doing a little market research. Let's say, for example, I wanted to do a website on helicopters, or little small remote control helicopters. But I would actually have to sit down and brainstorm. So this is the part of the process that you need to do. Sit down and brainstorm exactly what type of topics you want. So part of that brainstorming, you need to, if you want to do it the normal way or the old way, which is also a good way, you grab a piece of paper and then in the circle, write down in the middle, write down your keyword or whatever your core focus of your website is. In my case, which I'm making up, which is remote control helicopters, write down in the middle and then put a circle around it, and then you need to think of ideas or think of categories of what people want to see or what problems you're going to help or what products people are going to be looking for remote control helicopters, which is probably not a good thing, but there's certain people that buy certain gifts around the holidays or certain gifts at certain, for someone else that it needs to meet a certain criteria. So part of that you need to brainstorm. So now I'm just going to show you a couple of free ways and a couple of paid ways. It's up to you to decide which one you want. Now, if you go to Google and you type in free mind mapping software, you will get to FreeMind. Now, this is how FreeMind looks. Now, you have the option to double click on it. So, for this example, let's say I'm going to do online business. I know I was talking about helicopters, but online business, which creating an online business. So, creating an online business, whatever your business idea, could be like roofing. I think roofing online business or whatever. Okay, so you have your roofing online business. Now you need to think about, okay, what your domain name is. So if you wanted to add a line across or another plot, you need to click on insert. It's called the child, so it's a child node, and you could put domain research. So you need to find out exactly what you want to name your domain and buy your domain. So that's another extra link. So domain name research. So domain name research. Then you also need to think about, okay, who you're going to host your website with. So the next thing you need to think about, is add a new child node. But I did that wrong. You need to click on the circle again because it's a separate category. So you need to click on hosting, find hosting. Then it all depends on your location, so you need to decide, okay, if it's a local business, you could create another node, and then you could put local area, so you can create local area business or whatever. Now in that domain research, let's say you wanted to create a child node, the domain research it's called a sibling, so it's like sort of, okay, it's like a brother to it. So with the domain research, you can create multiple, you can go to GoDaddy, you can go to Namecheap, you can go to LCN, so you can put those keynotes there if you want to. But with this free software, you have the different options to put little icons. So as you can see on the left hand side, these icons you can also incorporate, and then you could also incorporate links, hyperlinks. Like say if you had a website and you want to link the website to it, you can link the website to that, and you can also link an image to it if you wanted to. So I mean, it's a free software and it comes in handy. It's pretty useful. Now if you don't want to use the free software, I have different options. So if you type it in, you can go to Think Bonanza, which is the guy he written a lot of good books. I mean, I actually brought one of I think 2 of his books. So he has IMAP, so you can go to IMAP here, but this one's pricey. Of course, you can get 7-day free trial. It's pricey, to be honest. So this one, if you want fantastic looking iMaps or mind maps, is up to you. You can go here. You can go to Novamind, which is another one. Now these are paid versions, so you can check out, some may give you 30 days free trial. You can also go to Glyphy. This is the one I like the most, and this is the one I think I'm going to start using because it actually has a plugin that you can incorporate in WordPress, and it shows you the different example. Now the reason why I like this one, because if you look at the examples, you can see different options, and you can create mind maps for your business. So you need to always have a process for your business, and with mind maps you can kind of sort of streamline it so that way you can make sure you're doing certain things. So it's like if you're going to create a niche, have certain processes in place, and you need to do that in your business regardless. But one of the other cool things, you can create stuff like this, and if you're a property investor, you can actually do this in Glyphy. So you can kind of rearrange how you want your house. If you just purchased a new house or whatever, you can rearrange how you want stuff to be set up and incorporate that in your website, or print it out if you want. But this is a cool way to have it pull in diagrams in your website. And this is also a paid trial. A paid software. So it's about $4.95 a month. But I think it's worth it. At the end of the day, it's all about giving people quality and showing them quality designs. Another option you have is this one, Lucidcharts. Now this one, both of these, Glyphy and Lucidcharts, I believe, are on Google Apps. So what I suggest you do, if you want to find some good apps, type in Google Apps, and then we'll have a Google account in the first place. Type in Google Apps, and then you could see some of this free software. You can do free versions, but then you can also try them out for 30 days and check the pricing. This one's $4.95, and it goes up depending on if you're working with a team or not. So $4.95, and that's dollars. So if you're in the UK, that's pretty much about £6 or £7 a month, which I'm sure you can afford. But this is the one I recommend, and Freemind. Like if you don't want to spend anything, I recommend Freemind, which is here. And then I also recommend, if you have a little budget, $4.95 a month, I recommend using this one. This is the one I'm going to be using going forward, and Freemind also. Or you can also use a plain piece of paper and do your mind mapping that way, which is free. So that's my little tip for the day. So this is what you need to do: start to create processes in your business to streamline it. So instead of thinking, okay, what's to do next, you can pull out a mind map or whatever and think, okay, this is the steps I need to take. Is this a good niche, or is this a good product to start to promote in your business or not? So that's my little tip for the day. I hope you guys enjoy that, and this is a part of the process you need to create an online business. So take it easy, and if you have any comments, please feel free to comment in the below box if you're watching this in YouTube, or if you're viewing this video at my website, comment in the comment area, in the comment box. And also don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, where you can get videos there, and like the channel, subscribe to the videos also. Alright, you guys take it easy, and thanks for watching.